Hey everybody, Mrs. Zimmerman here with another math lesson. So today we are going to get started with our very first textbook lesson. We are starting in chapter 1, section 1. And I'm going to try it a little bit different today, working on this whiteboard now that I'm at school. And we'll see kind of how the video turns out, how it works. I can always switch back or do something else, but we're going to work here today, okay? So your very first lesson is on exponents. Okay, and an exponent just tells you how many times a number is multiplied by itself. For example, an exponent might look like this, 3 to the power of 4. That's how we say that, 3 to the power of 4. And when we write that out, it just looks like 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. I'm taking 3 times itself 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Okay? See how I did that? So, 2 vocab words for you. In an exponent, we have a base, which is the big number, and then a power, and that's the smaller number up top. And the smaller number up here tells you how many times you have to multiply the base number. So we know we're multiplying 3, and we're multiplying 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Okay? All right. The first example I want to show you is how to write the product as a power. Okay, so we're going to start over here with the 2's. Remember, product just means multiply. Okay, so I'm multiplying 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, and we want to write it as a power. So we take our base number, which is 2. We write 2 for our answer. And then how many 2's are there? 1, 2, 3. So it's 2 to the power of 3. Or when you're using 3, you could say 2 cubed. All right, let's try one more. Okay, so here I have 15's. And remember, we can use the dot or an X to signify multiplication. So my base number is 15. And how many 15's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 15 to the power of 4. Next example, find the value of each power. So this time we're going to start with the power. So an example would be 7 to the power of 2. Or we could say 7 squared. 2 is also called squared. Okay? So this means we're going to take 7 and multiply it by itself 2 times. Okay, so we're kind of going to do the opposite of what we did in the last example. We're going to take the 7 squared and write it out like a product as a multiplication problem. 7 times 7 equals 49. The key thing here is to remember that it's not 7 times 2. It's not 14. Okay, it's 7 squared. So 7 times 7. All right, we're going to do another example of find the value of each power. So I've already written you a power, 6 to the power of 3. That means we're going to take 6 times itself 1, 2, 3 times. 6 times 6 times 6. The way that I suggest doing this, like I said, is to write out the whole multiplication. So 6 times 6 times 6. And then we just multiply, right? 6 times 6 is 36, okay? And then we have one more 6 on the end, okay? So we do 36 times 6. If you're not sure what 36 times 6 is, you could just come over here, right, and do 36 times 6 and do your practice math. But if you know what it is, you can just write down the answer, 216, okay? So 6 to the power of 3 equals 216. All right, I just taught you everything. How to find the value of a power. That's how you do exponents. You take the base number, multiply it by itself however many times, and that's your answer. All right, that's all I got for you today. So come back next time and we'll do some more math, all right?